Right, first we're going to start with basic signs. Might as well. Right, so hello, goodbye. They're basically the same. If you want to say same in sign language, it's same. But because they're exactly the same, mouth the word, so okay? Same. If you want to say you know this, well, you know, you, point to someone, you, thumb, like this, to the forehead. No. You know. If you want to say I know, you go I know. Okay? Maybe. Which. Maybe. Which. They're the same, but just the way that the palm moves. Sign language is made up of location, palm movement, orientation, and all that. Right. If you want to say name, name. So you get your two fingers that you would do for N, put to your skull, and twist and flick. So name. If you want to say you name, or your name, you, point to you, and name. If you want to say my name, or name me, you go point to yourself, and flip. I'll teach you how to say what your name is in a minute, and I'll also teach you how to ask someone. This is bad. Bad. Bad? Is your pinky? Good. The different, that's different, because one is your little pinky, one is your thumb. If you want to say address, put your finger like that, middle finger in, and go like that. So that you're brushing something off. So if you want to say you live, you live. If you want to say I live. We'll also ask where you live in a minute. So remember, we said this was good. What do we say if it's morning? Good, morning. Okay, so good with the thumb, and then morning, tap both sides of your shoulders. Okay, good afternoon, good. Put your fingers here, two fingers, like you did with name, here, and go morning. Good, morning. Good night. Like you're shutting, like the sun's going down. Night. Good night. What about evening? You might as well do evening. Good. And sort of shake, so you're not quite sure if the sun's going down or not. Good evening. Okay? So, like I said, I'm going to teach you how to say your name. So, you want to ask someone what their name is. So you go, you, name, what? What is shaking your finger? Why do we say it in a different way to what's your name? Well, English and basic sign language is sort of backwards muddled up. But if you think about it, instead of going, what's your name? What is a question, so it will go at the end. So you go name, you, what? Okay? So now you know. Why don't you try and ask someone what their name is? Remember, it's name, you, what? Okay, so you want to ask someone where they live. So you go, you live. A live-in address is the same. You live where? Where is like two circles. So you live where? If you want to say I live, you go I live and spell out the place you live. Some places have landmarks, some places don't. So for example, Derby. Now the animal of Derby is a ram. So let's say you live in Derby. You will go, so I live Derby. Let's say Nottingham. Nottingham has Robin Hood. So let's say you live in Nottingham. You go, I live Nottingham. Because of Robin Hood, and then he pulls his arrow, and then he shoots. So remember, taught you name, we taught you how to ask someone your name. Why don't we say what our name is? So, you go, name, me, and spell your name. Your turn. I'll do mine now. Name, me, ha, a, n, a, ha. Name me Hannah. Now, we shall do questions. So, we've already taught you what. Remember, shake the finger. How about who? Who is a circle. So, this is what, this is who. They're the same, really. No? Same. How? Because or why? Remember, tap your finger against your side. Question. Question mark. So, do it. Keep your hand like this. And do a question mark. When? How many? Where? How much? So you got money here in your palm, and then it disappears. Money disappears, money disappears. So which? So we taught you maybe, but this is which. How are you? So bring it from your stomach up to a thumb. If you want to ask someone, do they understand you? Because your signs aren't very good, or you just want to know if they understood what you were saying, you go, you, point to them, finger like this, and then flick your head. So you understand? You understand? If you want to say I understand, you go, I understand. What happens if you didn't understand them? You've got to say something or sign it. So you would say, sorry, this is sorry, I didn't understand. So sorry, shake the head, which means no, understand. Okay? How old? Tap the nose, tap, 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 tap. What happens if someone told you something but you're not sure what they said? How about again? Again. This is again, get your two fingers and go ch, ch, ch. And please. This is thank you. This is please. So you go again, please. What about if someone wants something? Like, do you want this? You would point to the person. You go, you want. Want. Remember, flick your hands out. So you want. You like, you need. Okay? So, you want. Okay. And if you want to ask someone if they know something, so like, you know how much, you go, you know how much. Okay? So, you know. Just like we taught you earlier when I said, I know. Okay? So, that's it for this week. I really hope you understand what I'm talking about. Keep practicing your spelling, because next week we're going to talk about different things. Ooh, I wonder what we're going to talk about. You'll have to check out next week.